When I met Gwen, I was not in a good way. So I was having trouble and kind of a bit lost in my career. I found myself being unhappy, kind of self-medicating at times when things weren't going the way that I wanted it to go. Bit confused about myself, a bit unsure about my talents and skills because I had been out of the workforce for a little while raising my daughter. So I had very good success as a younger person, but when I decided to kind of take a step back from my career, I lost my mojo is probably the best way to put it. And what I'd done in the past I would seek out different individuals. I had done psychotherapy for a few years, a number of years ago, and it helped a little bit, but it was a lot of time talking about the past rather than what I really wanted to have for myself in the future. And that was a little bit helpful, but not really. I would read a lot of self-help books and, seek out individuals who were like-minded, even did some like homeopathy, acupuncture kind of things to resolve the issues that were stuck in my body. And since I met Gwen, one of the things that I have to say is that my business has been going exponentially better. I have more confidence in what I'm doing. I'm seeing some good success with my interactions with people and other professionals. And I'm also just feeling lighter, happier, more joy in my life. And I'm not letting things get to me the way that they would before, particularly within interpersonal relationships, both professionally, which is why I shot at Gwen, but there was even carryover into my personal life, which has been huge. I pretty much noticed a shift almost instantaneously. After each session, I felt lighter and lighter. Prior to working with Gwen, sometimes I'd lose a day and be curled up in a ball crying because something that went on with an individual I would take personally and internalize it and, again, just feel kind of awful, maybe self-medicate. Whereas now I can take a deep breath, I can meditate, I can process, and I can move on much more quickly, because holding on to emotional baggage is one of the worst things that you do. And when you hold on to emotional baggage, it becomes physical baggage, meaning, fat. So anyway, what I would recommend people to do is if any of this resonated with you, book in a call with Gwen. I believe she does free consultations. So if you can get an opportunity to have her ear, even just for a few minutes, she is extremely talented at honing in on a particular problem. She has an intuitive nature that she can explain things in a way that you may not have heard before from another professional, another resource. And she has a real great gift for getting to the root of the problem. Because when you get to the root cause, which is something that I do in my work, but I'm a physical therapist, so it's a completely different animal. But what I find in my work is that when you get to the root cause, you get results almost instantaneously, but certainly much faster than just going ahead and treating the symptoms. So Gwen is like the root cause guru. So if you get her ear, take advantage, seek her out. And on a personal note, understand that if you love anybody in this world and anybody loves you in this world and counts on you, you owe it to those people as well as yourself to take care of yourself, both physically and emotionally. And they feed into one another in sync. So go ahead and take good care of yourself.